really shouldn't have to mention, but you should not, and I mean you should not, don't do this. What's up, y'all? Boss Nation Beauty back with another video, and this is actually same day different video, and this is just me doing my cartilage piercing update. So on that note, let's get into this video because I do have some pros and cons you don't want to miss, like at all. You need to hear these, especially if you want to get a cartilage piercing. So on that note, let's get into the video. Okay, so first thing on the list, I actually have my tablet sitting here in front of me, and I'm just going to be going off the pros and the cons of getting a cartilage piercing. This being a month review after I got my cartilage piercing done. So the first thing is it's actually easy to clean, which it is, and it actually is very easy to clean. I still do use my Bactine spray because you know I did get mine done 5 weeks ago. It's actually been 5 weeks since I got my cartilage piercing done. So cleaning it, you know, spraying it front to back. I have not taken my cartilage piercing out yet because it has not been a full 8 weeks. It's supposed to heal for the 8 weeks. The next one I would say, I love how you can actually hide the cartilage piercing. If you don't want to like show your cartilage piercing or let nobody know that you have one, you could just cover it like what I just did, and you could really do that. But me, I like showing mine because I haven't had a piercing in I don't know how long, so it was really like I'm gonna show mine off because I love showing it. Brings us to the third pro. So the third pro, I would say it always is a good sign. After you get your cartilage piercing done, yes, it's gonna hurt, you know, immediately after, but so that just really just threw me off. But as I was saying, when it healing, a couple days later, if it's itching or if it's reddish and it's like a little irritant, yeah, I know you got the memo. But if it's like a little irritated, that is a good sign. Especially if it's itching, that is a really good sign because it lets you know it's healing. So yeah. You want to spray it every day. I know the guy that pierced my ear, he said spray it up to 6 times a day, but you could do it 3 times a day, 2 or 3 times a day. So I do it either 2 or 3 times a day. Now, the cons. Here is the cons about a cartilage piercing. So the first one I'm going to say, the pain. Yes, when you first do get it done or when you are getting it done, it does hurt, but not like stabbing pain hurt. Like I've seen videos where people are like, oh my gosh, it hurt like so bad, but then it's like, you know what, everybody's pain tolerance is different. My pain tolerance, like I mentioned in my other video, if you haven't seen my cartilage piercing, I got my cartilage piercing done, go and watch that vlog because that vlog was like crazy. You actually do see me get my cartilage piercing done. But pain tolerance, I did say from a 1 to 10, 10 being the worst, mine was an 8, 7 or 8, and it did hurt. You know, it was just like you're gonna hole put in your ear, a needle going through your ear. That's all I really could like see it as, but just going through your ear. After all that, you know, pain tolerance, and after he, you know, stuck it and put the earring through, it was simple. It was no much pain. I told you my pain was like probably a 3. This one, number 2 con, oh my gosh, like this one was so crazy. Sleeping on it. You cannot sleep on it as soon as you think. So it's best to get your cartilage piercing on the side you do not sleep on. Of course, me, I got my cartilage piercing on the side I do not sleep on, which is my right side, and this is my left side, so I'm always sleeping on my left side. But it seemed like after I got the cartilage piercing done, I was so amped to sleep on this side, and it was so weird. So I would say like the first 2 weeks, you cannot sleep on it. They tell you don't sleep. You're going to be uncomfortable for 2 weeks. If you do get it on the side you do sleep on, yeah, you're going to be uncomfortable for like 2 weeks because you just got it like 2 weeks ago prior to it. So yeah, me personally, I suggest you get it on the side you don't sleep on. But I could say for me, even after the 2 weeks, actually no, like a week after the 2 weeks, I tried sleeping on it, and it hurt something terrible. Like, I was just like, oh my gosh. And so I didn't sleep on it through the whole night. I just tried it, and it just didn't really work out. So I ended up sleeping on this side, of course. And so then maybe like a few weeks after that, what was a few weeks? Like, okay, like another week after that, I tried sleeping on it again, and it was okay. And then I slept on it through it the whole night, and I woke up the next morning and it was throbbing, like really, really throbbing. So like, okay, it's still to where, okay, I can't really fully sleep on it just yet. So you don't sleep on it until you really feel like you really, really like can't sleep on it, or just get your cartilage piercing done on the opposite. You have to mention, but you should not, and I mean you should not, don't do this. Do not touch your cartilage piercing. Do not, especially after you just got it, do not touch it. Don't touch it. Just don't, because that caused more irritation or an infection, and you don't want that. So don't touch it. And if you are going to touch it, please wear gloves, okay? Or wash your hands thoroughly. Like, don't touch it. Me, on the other hand, I don't want any of that. So I don't touch it. I didn't touch it when I got it. I didn't touch it 2 weeks ago. I didn't touch it 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. But this few days ago, I actually did touch it. So I did touch it, but my hands were clean. So I just like touched the back of it and like turned it. So anything, like any crust or anything was on my ear, I just twisted it so it wouldn't be stuck to my ear, because my ear was throbbing. But let me mention this. I had recently also washed my I had took a shower and washed my hair before I got the style done, and it was my first time ever washing my hair in the shower and rubbing against my ear. It was very sensitive, and like with me washing, because you wash your hair, you don't really be thinking about anything, you're just washing your hair. Me, I wasn't thinking about anything other than washing my hair, but then I was quickly reminded that this was here, and it hurt. It hurt. So other than that, it was nothing much really to it, and I was like really like ready to get out the shower because it was really like hurting. But that's because I had to wash my hair, do the shampoo and conditioner and then rinse it out. So yeah, brings us to this week and everything. I mean, honestly, it hurts, but it's still healing. It hasn't been a fully 8 weeks. So I also would, like I said, with me touching it, I only touched it that one time, and quickly put the Bactine spray back on it, on the back and on the front. And when I turned it, it also was a huge good sign for me that I could actually feel a hole in my ear. And it probably sounds silly, but to me, it was letting me know, okay, I have a hole in my ear. Like, okay, so that it's really, really healing. If you want to get a cartilage piercing, go on and get it. Do your research, do whatever. I suggest you go to a tattoo parlor and have a professional pierce your ear instead of Claire's piercing your ear with a gun. And just that's like, and I know, oh well, yeah, Claire's, and you should go to Claire's, but personally, from my experience, you should most definitely go to an tattoo parlor and get it get a piercing done with a needle. And so when you do get your like cartilage piercing or any piercing done, yes, it does have a healing process for it to heal. And I know some people are saying, oh, there's either took 3 months to heal, they took 6 months to heal, it took a whole year to heal, or and everybody's ears are different. Me, I am in no rush to take this piercing out. Again, it hasn't even been a fully 8 weeks for me, and I think even after 8 weeks, I don't think I'm gonna take it out after all. I probably will, just to like clean it, clean the earring, but I don't know. I really don't know just yet. I think when 8 weeks get here, I probably will make that decision if I want to take it out or whatever. But yeah, I think that is a wrap of this video. Be you. Like, if that's what you want to get, if you want to get a cartilage piercing, or if you want to get any other piercings, go on and get it. Like, don't let nobody stop you, because you're grown. Yeah, you're grown. So like, you're grown. I made this decision, so, and I'm happy I did make this decision because I actually do love my cartilage piercing. Like, absolutely love it. Like, you see, I even have my hair tucked behind my ear right now, so, because I love showing off my cartilage piercing. So but on that note, you guys, Boss Nation Beauty is out. See you next video, nations. Bye.